I've been secretly attending my daughter's empty Twitch streams for 2 years. My daughter Maya started streaming the summer before her junior year. She'd saved up birthday money for a cheap microphone and ring light, decorated her background with fairy lights, and announced she was going to become a variety streamer. Her mother and I smiled and nodded, figuring it was just a phase. But Maya took it seriously. She created a schedule, designed overlays, made social media accounts. She went live every single night at 8 p.m. without fail. After 2 weeks, I got curious and looked up her channel while she was at school. She had 3 followers. All of them were bots. Her most recent stream had 0 viewers for the entire 2 hours. I scrolled through her VODs and watched her talking to nobody, narrating her gameplay to silence, saying things like, "Welcome in," whenever the viewer count flickered from 0 to 1 and back. She was performing for an empty room every single night and never once mentioned it to us. That night at dinner, I asked how streaming was going. She smiled and said it was great, that she was building a community. I made my first account that weekend. Username, CozyGamer42. I picked something generic that wouldn't stand out. The next night, I logged in from my work laptop in the basement and watched her stream pop up with 1 viewer. Me. Maya's face lit up instantly. "Oh my gosh, hi, welcome to the stream." She was so excited that her voice cracked. I typed, "Hey, just found your channel" in chat, and she read it out loud like I'd handed her a gift. She played a horror game that night and talked directly to me for 2 hours straight, asking my opinion on choices, thanking me for hanging out. When she ended the stream, she said, "Thanks for being here, Cozy Gamer. It means a lot." I sat in my basement in the dark, staring at the end screen, and realized I couldn't stop now. She needed someone in that chat, and if it had to be her father pretending to be a stranger, then that's what I would be. Over the next few months, I created more accounts to make her chat feel alive. Retro Raccoon was a lurker who occasionally dropped emotes. Night Owl Nina was a night shift worker who said the streams helped her stay awake. Glitch Queen 88 was a college student who related to Maya's stress about school. I kept notes in a spreadsheet to remember who said what, their backstories, their typing styles. I learned Twitch culture from YouTube tutorials, figured out how to gift subscriptions anonymously, studied what real streamers' chats looked like so mine would feel authentic. Maya had no idea. She just knew that her community was slowly growing, that regulars were showing up, that people cared about her content. Her confidence started shifting. She spoke louder on stream. She laughed more. She started experimenting with new games because her chat requested them. One night, she told her viewers that streaming had saved her mental health during a really hard semester, and I had to mute myself because I was crying. The real growth came later, and it wasn't because of me. Somewhere around month 8, actual viewers started trickling in. They found her through Twitter clips and TikTok compilations. They stayed because she was genuinely entertaining, warm, and funny in a way that made people feel welcome. By year 2, she had 400 real followers and averaged 15-20 viewers per stream. My fake accounts became unnecessary, but I kept CozyGamer42 active because Maya had mentioned once that I was her very first real viewer, the one who showed up when nobody else did. She had no idea that her first real viewer was sitting 1 floor below her bedroom the whole time. I watched her hit affiliate status and cry on stream. I watched her get her first paid subscription from someone I'd never heard of. I watched her build something real out of nothing but stubbornness and hope, and I got to witness every single moment without her ever knowing I was there. Last month, Maya came downstairs while I was watching football and sat next to me with a strange expression. She said she had something to ask, and I felt my stomach drop. She pulled out her phone and showed me her analytics page, specifically the viewer that had attended 94% of all her streams for 2 years straight, CozyGamer42. I kept my face neutral and asked what I was looking at. "Dad, this person has never missed a stream. They've been here since the very beginning. They subscribe every single month. They never turn on their camera or use voice chat. They just watch." I shrugged and said, "Maybe they were just a dedicated fan." She shook her head slowly. "Their subscription payment comes from a PayPal account with your email address." I opened my mouth, but nothing came out. She'd figured it out. All of it. I waited for her to be angry, to feel betrayed, that her father had been catfishing her for 2 years. Instead, she started crying. She wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my shoulder like she used to when she was little. "You never missed a single stream, Dad. Not once. Even when I had 0 viewers, you were there." I hugged her back and told her I'd always be there, even if she never knew it was me. She pulled away and wiped her eyes. "I'm not even mad. I'm just, how did you learn what poggers meant?" I told her YouTube tutorials, and she laughed so hard she snorted. We now watch her archived streams together sometimes.